Hello everyone. Today we'll be studying strict liability and absolute liability. First we'll be studying strict liability. In strict liability, what happens is that person will be liable even if he was not negligent or if he did not intend to harm the other person. So, how you can write it? You can write it over here. A person will be liable even if not negligent or not intended to harm the other person. So now let's understand this truant case, that is Ryland versus Fletcher. So in this case what happened is that a person A opens up a mill and he employed some employers to construct a reservoir. So while constructing they did not notice disused shafts and forgot to block it. Then later water was filled and broke some shafts and the area was flooded. So in this case A will be liable even if he was not negligent and he did not intend to hurt anybody, but it was a mistake of employers, but still A will be liable in this case. So you might be wondering why A will be liable, because in this case you can write due to the negligence of the independent contractor. So now let's see conditions for strict liability. So the first one is dangerous thing. Second one, natural use. And third one is escape. Fourth one is cause damage. So now let's see what are some hazardous things. Hazardous things. So the first one is dynamite and explosive, and then it is radioactive material, then hazardous chemicals, wild animals, and domestic animals. So now let's study absolute liability. So in this case what happens is that a person will be responsible for something without any excuses or exception. So you can write it over here as a person being responsible for something without any excuses or exception. You can take the example of MC Mehta versus Union of India, and that is oleum gas leak case of 1987, which took place in Bhopal. So let's see what happened in this case. So in this case, what happened is that oleum gas was leaked from the plant, and due to which many people were killed. So the lawyer MC Mehta went to the Supreme Court and filed an PL. So what was the case result? So result was in favor of MC Mehta, and so the highlights were that we have to protect our environment, and industries that will be engaged in any of the hazardous activities will be absolutely liable for any harm that is caused in the society, and they have to pay some compensation. So this is what happened in this case.